Hello guys, and welcome to the F1 2018 mod career mode. This time we're out for round number 7 at Canada. You can see we're currently second in the championship, trailing behind Bottas, who's had an absolutely immense season. So let's get into qualifying. Right, so we're going to put on the fresh parts, which we have already fitted, but we switched them out for practice. So we're going to whack these back on. Should be good. We're also going to go to the R&D tree because we should have enough resource points for this. What's that? Major engine power. Oh no, that engine power. So gonna develop this. We should be ready in Austria, which I believe is 2 races away. So that'll be good for us. But yeah, there we go. We got our development done. So let's get into quali. So here we are then for qualifying. It's absolutely drenched. It's absolutely soaking outside. So let's see what the race has to offer in terms of weather. And it's going to start wet and get dry after how long? 20 minutes. So it could risk it in terms of the setup. I mean, let's go for a balanced setup, I think. I think we'll go 5-5 as well. Right, let's get to track. So here we are then. Qualifying. See how we do. We've had some decent results in the wet lately. But right now, struggling to put that traction down. Struggling to put the traction down, but should be okay. We're on P17 right now, which isn't great. Oh, that oversteer there. Oh, look at that. Oh, we've absolutely mucked this up. Absolutely mucked this qualifying lap up. They got a slap of oversteer. What a snap. It was a whole pile of bricks worth of oversteer. And I struggle with that in practice. We had decent pace in practice, but it was only intermediate conditions. Right now we're rolling around in 20th place in qualifying. We can't even make up any positions here. Oh, I've made up 1. This could be a struggle in the race. Currently down in P18. This is absolutely awful. Going through the final chicane. Try to pick up as many positions as possible. P14 right now. P13. P13. There we go. Very disappointing result. We might need to switch it to an actual qualifying session. Give us a chance to put a few laps in. But there you see Daniel Ricciardo actually struggled as well. We seem to have fallen behind Force India maybe in the development race, but we'll have to see what happens. So let's get into the race. Right then, here we are for the race. This is the grid, and you can see Vettel has taken pole position. Look how close Lewis Hamilton was. But anyway, we are right down the grid. Bottas has dropped actually as well, which is not great for him in the championship. But Ricciardo in 7th for the top Red Bull. So let's get into the race. Right, it's absolutely tipping it down. What we're going to do for the setup and race. I mean, it's meant to change. Let's just hope it does. But here we are then. For the race. Pulling my socks up. Let's do this. You can see Alonso's just ahead of us. Go! Whoa, that snap of oversteer there. Oh, look at Stroll straight up the inside. Whoa, he's getting all out of shape there. Absolute carnage here at Canada. This could be a turning point for us in the championship. Is this a start of bad luck to come? I hope not. Right, like we've done in the wet. Oh! Magnussen slid off the side of us there. Wow. It's absolute carnage into the first lap. Let's see if we can do what we've done in the past at these wet races. which has been to start off bad but then get into a bit of a rhythm. But for now, oh, you see, getting lots of understeer. We haven't got the right setup on for the weather. I mean, it's a bit of a mixture. For these heavy conditions, I'd have wanted way more downforce. Despite the two massive straights that there are, I'd have still wanted lots of downforce because there's plenty of corners around here. But Alonso did actually out-qualify us in that McLaren. But we're going to go for a move up the inside. Should be nice, easy, straightforward move. Cut in front of him. Going to the final chicane then. Oh, slamming into the wall. No damage done. That's what we like to see. No damage done. No harm done. Absolutely no harm done. But we're outside the top 10. Oh, look at Sorokin in 9th. It's good for the Williams. Who's that in the lead that's just stormed off? Not sure who it is. They've just stormed off. But we're doing okay. Let's see if we can push onto the back of Hartley then in that Toro Rosso Honda. Right, we're doing okay, doing okay. Drop it down to 4th gear. Probably could have used 3rd there. Come on, we need an update from the engineer, from Jeff, to give us the good news about the weather. Oh, up there, up the chicane, not chicane, up into the hairpin there. I did not intend to do that move, but I'll take it. Lots of oversteer, lots of wheel spin on the very damp part of the track there. Are we going to go straight to dries, or are we going to go to intermediate tyres? Well, I made this mistake in... Whoa, Lewis Hamilton seems to have pulled up. I made the mistake in the last season with tyres. Straight from dries to wets. It wasn't right call, so you've always got to go for intermediates in between is what I've learnt. I mean, there might be certain situations where not, but... Correction for oversteer there. We're starting to carve our way through the top 10. This Williams needs to get out of our way. Right, so 10 minutes of rain. Then we can drop to inters. So 10 minutes would be probably lap number 10 maybe? And then we can expect a pit. So let's keep pushing. But we've got to watch out for this Williams. It's really quick in a straight line. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going? Make your mind up, bro. He's got the inside line. We're going to have to back out of that one. Oh, he's going really slow. What is he doing? Why? What is wrong with the AI sometimes? So, that's just something to 9th. Leader's already pulled out 13 seconds on 4 laps. Not even 4 laps. 3 laps. Right. So, currently... we're in P9. Hulkenberg's next up in the Renault. Let's see if we can push and catch up to him. So the engineer's telling us to come into the pits for some new intermediate tyres. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Just hope Daniel Ricciardo stayed out. He has. So the engineer's bringing us in, but keeping Daniel Ricciardo out. So I'd noticed that the track was actually dry, and they were starting to get a drier line, less rain. So we're going to risk it, put on the inters, but depending on how the rain goes, it could completely stop, and then we'd have had to come in for the dry tyres again. So maybe Daniel Ricciardo staying out from the wet tyres could pay off. But from what the engineer was saying earlier on, it's 10 minutes of rain. So it could be the right call. Could be the right call to do this, and I'm thinking it might be. So we were actually catching. We were setting purple sectors. So for us to be doing that, it must be drying up, and these tyres feel fantastic. And I feel like I can push straight out of the box with these tyres. These feel so much more grippy, man. I'm loving it. Let's whack it into Rich for a bit. See what we can do with Rich Mix. Obviously, Hulkenberg's next in that Renault. We should be able to get past him. This Red Bull car is going to be a lot quicker, especially through the corners than that Renault. Obviously, we've got the same engine, but this yeah, our Red Bull is much faster in the corners, is what I'm trying to say. Right, Ricciardo's in the pit, so he has come into the pits for some intermediate tyres. He's not doing what I thought he would be doing. Who's this? Have they already stayed out ahead of us? Look at that. Whoa! Go away, Hulkenberg. Look at him squeezing us. Whoa! Bruh! That has to be a penalty for Hulkenberg. That just has to be. And he puts us in the wall. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo's to the outside. What is this madness going on here? There's a collision there. Look at that. Let's take a replay. Look at this carnage. Someone came up the inside. Look at that. I just had no words for that. That's why I did not say anything, but man, look at Ricciardo. Look at this. Ricciardo coming out, and oh, look at that three-way. We got the best traction down the middle, and then Hulkenberg's just he's bullying us, Red Bulls, man. Right, getting back to the action then. We've got Fernando ahead on the wet tyres. He's going to be no good on those, so we should just go straight up the inside like this. He's going to fight, but it's not going to be worth it. There we go. That lovely looking McLaren not doing so well in this season, and that is the big question for the coming up season, or by the upcoming season. Will that McLaren, especially after the second round of testing, will it be race ready for Australia? That's the question. And will it be quick? That is another question. Because you'd have thought with the Renault it should be a lot better than Honda, but Honda been doing well in the Toro Rosso, so maybe it's McLaren's issues. Maybe it's more McLaren's fault as well than they said, rather than placing all the blame on Honda. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see when the season comes. But this rain should stop. What is going on? There's been a yellow flag behind, but this rain should stop soon. And when it does, I'm going to be going for... Oh, Brendan Hartley out of the race. Wow, virtual safety car. Oh, that's such a pain in the ass. So, coming around the final corner, the VSC has ended, and we are back to racing speed. We've got Perez ahead in the Force India, so let's see if we can catch him. Then we've got a massive group of cars ahead, so let's catch up. Right, so end of the next lap then, we've caught right up to Perez. We're going so quick, and he's going to go to the inside. We're not going that way like we did with Hulkenberg. He's not squeezing us. We set a fastest lap of the race. We've been absolutely nailing those sectors. Going a bit wide there, just give Perez a bit of room. But there we go, up into P5. Kimi's next up in that Ferrari, so let's see if we're able to catch him before we have to switch to dry tyres, because then that might give the Ferrari advantage again. So let's keep pushing while it's wet. Right, so there's yellow flags ahead, but it's starting to dry up a bit. But who's that? It's Ericsson in the wall. Ericsson, what is he doing over there in that Sauber? That's not going to be good for the Sauber team. But we're still pushing in this rich mix, which we're going to turn down for now until we get ourselves on those slick tyres. But thinking a few laps time we could be coming in. But for now we're still catching up to Kimi, which is good. See if we can get that 4th place. A podium might be a push, but there's still plenty of time left in this race. I mean, Kimi is about a second and a half ahead. I reckon we might have lost a little bit of time to him through there. But pushing on. Let's see what we're able to do, and I'm not sure when to pit. I mean, starting to get a dry line forming, but I just don't think it's dry enough yet. I don't want to risk it because we're in a good position. I mean, temps look okay. Starting to get a bit cold. Yeah, we want to be a bit cooler though. But yeah, Kimi's just ahead, so let's see what happens over the next few laps then. Right, so I'm going to come in for the into the pits now for some dry tyres. You can see the rain stopped and there's a dry line formed. So let's get ourselves on these tyres. I mean, we're right in behind Kimi. Let's see what he does. Does he stay out? Oh, he brakes for the corner. Was not expecting that. Right, so we're in the pits now. Have we called it too early? That is the big question, but I think it's only going to be a few laps before everyone else comes in, unless they try to stay out on the inters. That'd be pretty risky though, but here we go on the Ultra Softs. Let's see how we get on. There's lots of cars staying out actually, and there's lots of water on well, in the pit lane at least, but let's get ourselves on the tarmac before we make judgments. Right, we're in P9. Get us on that dry line. Whoa, snap of oversteer, but we're going to expect that. These are just straight out of the blankets. We need to get some proper heat into them. DRS is enabled, so it's going to be dry. Let's push. Let's push. So the stewards think it's dry. There's lots of grip. Let's get into rich mix. Take advantage of these tyres. Not like that though. Not like that. So let's see whether everyone else comes in. I think they should. I mean, look how much pace we're carrying right now. Just fighting the oversteer though. That's the only problem. Let's go up the inside. There's our teammate. We've managed to do a full pit stop ahead of him. DRS is enabled. We're going to use it as well. Right, let's see what everyone else does. They should come in the pits. Yep, everyone's coming in the pits. So we've done it a lap early, which is going to be good for us. Can we jump Kimi though? That's the big question. I think we might have, you know. Yes, we have. Kimi's behind us and he's in the pits. Vettel is just up the road. Look how much grip there is. Well, I cut the corner though, but nonetheless. What's the gap to Vettel? 3.4. Let's see if we're able to catch up. Hamilton has another mechanical issue, as if Lewis Hamilton with another mechanical issue. That is a joke for him. We're going to put it down to standard, but let's keep pushing. Vettel is going to, let's see what the gap is across the line. 3.4 it was at the start of the previous lap. Whoa, look at that. 119.2 from Hamilton. 118.4 from Vettel. 116.9 from us. Come on, the inside of Lewis. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Side by side. How is he edging us out? He's got a mechanical issue. It depends what his issue is, but where's Bottas? Bottas has gone to the outside. We're going straight up the inside. Where are they? Bottas has gone clean round the outside there. Oh my god, let's take a replay of that. My god, how has he done that? He's gone clean round the outside of me and Hamilton. And I thought I was going to be edging away from Bottas here. But you can see using that Mercedes power, he goes round the outside. You just look at that. How does he do that? How? How on earth does he do that? So right now, my thinking is we're going to have to send one up the inside at the final corner. Oh, I'm going to run out of fuel. Going to run out of fuel. Oh no, we're too far back really. Ooh, that was awful in there. Slide from Bottas, but absolutely gutted in the end. Bottas. he thoroughly deserves that, man. I tell you what, that was immense from Bottas. Immense driving from the AI. I'll tell you that. Right, so Ferrari take the win with Vettel. But we are on the podium, so that's good. But Bottas is pulling away from us ever so much more. So let's take a look at the standings. Right, so here are the standings then. You can see we're now 46 points behind Bottas. But we're still in second place, but we do have the threat from the Ferraris behind. And there we go, Constructors as well. Ferrari could be catching us in the Constructors. So there we go. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, remember to give it a like, comment and subscribe for more. So we will see you in the next one.